guys, welcome back to the channel. It's time for some championship predictions with 8 games to go, and I have to give my little pre-warning before the video as well that I am pre-recording this. I know how awful of me, but I'm on holiday as the time this video comes out, so I've had to predict game week 38 results myself. Even though you know the results, you can see what I predicted here, you can see what I got right, you can see where it's going, and you can see if you want to stay around for the rest of the video as well, to be honest. But Bristol beating Norwich, Millwall drawing with Stoke, Leeds beating QPR, Blackburn beating Cardiff, Coventry beating Sunderland, Luton getting beat by Middlesbrough, Oxford United drawing with Watford, Plymouth beating Derby, Preston drawing with Portsmouth, Swansea getting beat 2-0 by Burnley, West Brom beating Hull, and then Sheffield United beating Sheffield Wednesday. That's my predictions for game week 38. I've had to pre-record it, as I said, so there my prediction for that. And then we're getting to the actual predictions of the stuff that's not happened yet. And it's, oh, you know what, that's a good game to start off with, because you know what, 2-1, but you know, Frank Lampard can keep his head held high in that result. You know what, actually we'll go 2-all. 2-1 there for Watford against Plymouth. Hull to beat Luton. Sunderland beating Millwall, yep. Cardiff draw. Oh, I want to do 2-all. Drawing with Sheffield Wednesday. Burnley with a 0-0 draw against Bristol City. Middlesbrough beating Oxford. Leeds against Swansea. We're going to go with 3-1 against Swansea there. Norwich drawing with West Brom. Portsmouth drawing with Blackburn. Stoke beating QPR, and then Derby drawing with Preston. We're calculating game week 40 as well, just to see where we're at. A 2-all draw between Blackburn and Middlesbrough. Leaves them there. Coventry and Burnley. Oh, Coventry getting beat in this game, yeah. Burnley win that game. Luton against Leeds. I'm going to go with a slip up. I'm going to go with a slip up there, you know. Luton just getting a result out of it somehow. West Brom beating Sunderland. Bristol beating Watford. Millwall against Portsmouth, we're going to go 2-all in that game. Oxford getting beat by Sheffield United. Plymouth getting beat by Norwich. Preston versus Stoke. Preston versus Stoke. 3-2 Preston. QPR to then beat Cardiff. Sheffield Wednesday drawing with Hull, and then Swansea beating Derby. We can't see what it's looking like now. So Leeds are top, but only by 4 points from the playoffs there. The playoffs are heating up with Bristol now finding their way in there, but Coventry, Middlesbrough, Blackburn not far behind, not shying away. Derby close to survival, drawing points with Plymouth, Luton, still up there though as well. It's a lot to fight for still in that relegation zone with teams all the way up here. Still, how can I go? Ooh, could they go down? Could they go down? We're kind of getting in week 44 when we're doing 43 when there's 3 games left. Blackburn beat Sheffield Wednesday is a big one there. Bristol getting beat by West Brom, and then Norwich beating Sunderland, Preston beating Cardiff, Sheffield United beating Millwall, Stoke beating Luton, Watford getting beat by Hull, Middlesbrough getting beat by Leeds, Derby getting beat by Burnley, Oxford and QPR just drawing 0-0. Swansea beating Plymouth, try and push their survival odds, and then Coventry beating Portsmouth. Burnley then against Norwich. We're going to draw with Norwich 1-all. They're going to end that great run they've been on with not conceding goals, but Norwich are going to score 1 against them. Cardiff, I'm going to get 3-1. I think Burnley still win the game. Cardiff beating Stoke. Hull drawing with Coventry. Leeds beating Preston. Luton getting beat by Blackburn. Millwall drawing with Middlesbrough. Plymouth getting beat by Sheffield United. Portsmouth beating Derby. QPR beating Bristol. Wednesday and Oxford drawing. Sunderland beating Swansea, and then a big win there for West Brom. Blackburn then beat Millwall. Bristol and Sunderland draw 2-all. Coventry beat West Brom, heating things up. Derby win their game against Luton. Middlesbrough absolutely annihilating Plymouth there. Watford not doing anything against Burnley there. Norwich beating Portsmouth. Oxford and Leeds in a big bite there. Preston, what am I talking about? Preston drawing with QPR. Sheffield United to beat Cardiff. Stoke drawing with Wednesday, and then Swansea beating Hull. Calculated table, what's looking like now. Leeds is still top, but Burnley not far behind. You know, Sheffield United can still win the league as well. Obviously, Leeds with that massive goal difference. Only 12 goals conceded all season from Burnley is actually insane. Trafford is on another level this year. See, the spots for this playoff spot is still heated up. West Brom are still in the race. Coventry still in the race. I mean, but Sunderland and Burnley know they've got their space now. Sunderland know they're finishing 4th. Blackburn, Middlesbrough, even Bristol still in that argument. Norwich just on the outside of it. I mean, they could still get it, but there's a very low chance that they will get it. Derby still could survive. Plymouth could still survive as well. Luton, their survival looks a bit out of hopes now though. Cardiff, Oxford and Stoke are just in there, but Cardiff and Oxford are the ones I've got to worry into these last 2 games now. With Burnley beating Sheffield United is a massive one there. Cardiff then beating Oxford. Hull and Preston. Well, Hull winning that game against Preston. Leeds then beating Stoke. Luton beating Bristol just to ruin their day for no reason. Millwall drawing with Norwich. Plymouth getting beat by Coventry. Coventry need to push on there. Portsmouth drawing with Watford. QPR beating Swansea. Middlesbrough winning their game against Wednesday. Sunderland beating Blackburn, and then West Brom beating Derby. We'll calculate after this one as well. What one game left as well. Blackburn winning the game against Watford. Cardiff drawing with West Brom. Hull beating Derby. Leeds beating Bristol. Luton getting beat by Coventry. Middlesbrough beating Norwich. Millwall drawing with Swansea. Oxford getting beat by Sunderland. Preston now against Plymouth. Preston lose to Plymouth there. QPR with a 0-0 draw against Burnley. Sheffield Wednesday beating Portsmouth, and then Stoke and Sheffield United drawing on the last day there. Burnley do move into the automatics, throwing Sheffield United into playoff survival. Last day of the season it could also change though. Leeds on 101 points, absolutely flying through it. Middlesbrough just on the outside of it, could still get a playoff spot. Coventry, West Brom look like the team's going to be getting it right now, but if Ireland step on the last day and Middlesbrough win their game, then it's all in the hopes there. Derby could still survive or win on the last day if Oxford do not win. There's a lot still going on in the table. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on the last day here with Bristol beating Preston, Burnley beating Millwall, Coventry Middlesbrough on the last day. Oh my god, that's going to be great. That is going to be such a great game. I'm going to go with a Michael Carrick beating Frank Lampard, as he should have done for England spots. Derby winning their game against Stoke, doing what they need to do. Norwich beating Cardiff. Plymouth on the last day, Leeds just chilling out, mate. Don't need to do anything. Plymouth beating Leeds there. Portsmouth beating Hull. Sheffield United winning their game against Blackburn. Sunderland winning their game against QPR. Swansea drawing 2-2 with Oxford. Watford then beating Sheffield Wednesday, and West Brom winning their game against Luton. We calculate the table there, and Middlesbrough end up going through with a massive win against Coventry on the last day there. Just stepping up at the end, Frank Lampard just stepping up at the end. Leeds go through on 101 points, Burnley through on 98 points, and Sheffield United go to playoffs on 97 points. Is mental stuff. Derby dying the last day thanks to Oxford drawing their game. Plymouth go down with them, and so do Luton. Not enough to survive in the end from Derby. They go down back into the League One. Obviously Blackburn just missed out on playoffs, so the Coventry, Bristol not doing enough. Middlesbrough, West Brom, Sunderland and Sheffield United going to the playoffs. I'd say, looking at that, so obviously Sheffield United versus Middlesbrough, Sheffield United beat Middlesbrough over 2 legs there, and then Sunderland versus West Brom, Sunderland beat West Brom over 2 legs. And then it's Sunderland versus Sheffield United in the final. You see that in the final, and I'm backing Sunderland, you know. I'm backing Sunderland in that final at Wembley. I guess we'll wait and see what happens. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. If you've liked the video, please leave a like. We'll see more, subscribe, because there's more on this channel every single day of the week. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do catch you in the next one. And let me know your predictions down in the comments as well, because that's what this channel's all about, is that football discourse, that football discussion. Let me know your opinion on what my table is and stuff like that, because that's what we're here to talk about, guys. But once again, guys, Thank you for watching the video. If you've liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. As I said, there's more on the channel every single day. Thank you for watching, guys. I hopefully do catch you next time. Cheers.